take a look at this book that we have on the table. The cover of it is a quilt by Karen Stone. It is what's called a New York Beauty, and they're awfully complex to make. Gorgeous execution, but they're rather time consuming. And I have Andrea Bishop here with me today, who's going to show us an easier way to make a New York Beauty using the computer and digital software. Hi.
Hi, I'm so excited to show you this technique because it really helps when it comes to drafting these sort of things.
Because they can be rather complex with compasses and rulers and that sort of thing.
Right, so
so this is a digital software program.
Yes, and we just switch over to what we're wanting to draw, and you can draw on circle grids and arc grids, and you just pick your spokes.
And you would do that because this is essentially a circular quilt. It's a circle. It's a quilt made of circles.
Right.
And
so
compasses.
Instead of straight up and down graph paper, this is actually doing the curve for you. Mm-hmm. And you go click, click around the circle, so on and so forth.
To get that for that one arc.
And double click to close, and you can make little points and triangles. So I'm just clicking at every corner and double clicking to close it. And
so, because this kind of quilt is basically made of circular piecing and straight piecing, is that correct? Or
correct. So I'm just building one large wedge right now. And if I grab my little pick tool, I can select all of that. And now here's where the magic happens. You hit clone, rotate twice, and just drag and drop it into place. Clone, 1, 2 rotations, and drop it into place.
And that would keep making your compass.
2 rotations, and drop it into place. And then you can foundation piece this.
Now, I have noticed that you can, for some of these New York Beauties, they're actually skewed in some instances.
You don't always have to use your square blocks in square sets. So if we switch back over to the quilt work table, we can pick up a quilt. I already have some in here that are star sets, and you can set your New York Beauty in here and rotate it every which way, some used as squares, some in diamonds.
So let's take a look, because you've actually printed that out here on paper.
Right.
And I noticed that there are, it is skewed in some instances, depending upon where it's placed on the quilt.
It's neat the way that one pattern can give you so much versatility, because that is the exact same block drawing in all 3 instances.
Oh, that is so cool. And here we have them actually stitched out and pieced, ready to be put into a quilt.
Right, lots and lots of possibilities.
Thank you so much for coming, Andrea.
My pleasure.
And that's our show for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.